Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today, I will be talking about unique features that I noticed on my Nintendo Switch OLED after playing it for a week. Before we begin the video, I would like to point out that I won't be covering features that other reviewers have already mentioned, such as 7-inch factor, the higher resolution display, and such. Instead, I'll be covering things that I have noticed on my own, such as the back of the Switch OLED has a rougher surface compared to the Switch here. The Switch V2 appears to have a smoother and glossier surface, and this may have fingerprint smudges if the fingers are dirty. Also, the second thing that I noticed is when you open the kickstand up, you would notice that the memory stick is now facing to the left, unlike the previous model. The SD card was facing upwards. The next thing that I noticed that there are two rubber knobs at the sides of the Switch. I don't see it on the camera. Yeah, there are two small knobs that prevents the Switch from sliding. Thanks to the white kickstand and two rubber knobs under the Switch OLED is much more sturdier and doesn't slip easily on smooth surface. It also does not snap back as easily as the previous Switch model did. As you can see, it snaps back. The rims of the screen OLED is glossy and looks very pretty. However, do take note that you might want to handle the Switch OLED with care, as you might realize smooth glossy surfaces tend to get scratched very often and very easily. Whereas the older Switch model has a duller black plastic as well as a thicker screen due to smaller aspect ratio, of course. On the Switch OLED, it's unnoticeable. There's no black rims whatsoever. I know some of you guys might be asking, are there any air vents? The answer is yes, they are. Well, where is it? On the older version of the Switch, the air vents are very visible. Whereas the Switch OLED, you can't really see it. You won't really notice it unless you look at it from the back at a certain angle, and you would notice two darker grooves. Here, let me show you. They are actually air vents. And the air vents holes are pretty small and microscopic, sort of. On the older version of the Switch, there is a sensor that detects brightness and adjusts the brightness accordingly. However, on the Switch OLED, this is not necessary because the settings are set onto Vivid by default. As you can see, my Switch is currently connected to Wi-Fi right now. But if you connect it to the Switch OLED, which is currently connected to the LAN cable, give it a few seconds. Voila! Apparently, the LAN cable works as well for the older Switch models. Cool. So that's all from me, Kaiser 3000. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe. Till next time. Bye bye.